Guys, shuffling is my favorite pastime. It is so soothing. It is so calming. I absolutely love it. Oh. 4 cards here. 2 paths. Solution. The fall and the wheel. Yeah, Kali, you have your own deck, and I'm very happy that you allowed somebody, some other cards to really show themselves today. 2 paths. Number 19. This is a Coven Collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. 2 paths. So there is 2 separate ways that are presented in front of you. To be completely honest, I do not believe that there needs to be a decision about the 2 paths because they work very well together. So I believe that this card is saying that there are 2 paths ahead of you, but they both work very well together, and it's not about making a decision of which path to take. It's just these 2 paths are literally the solution to the problem. Whatever problems that you had been facing, this full moon in air is going to resolve whatever issues that you thought you were going to have on this journey. There is taking these 2 paths together is going to be the solution. I feel a date coming on. I feel a date coming on. So let me see. Let me see what our full moon is. Full moon in air, please. Next month, on the 18th, is the full moon in Libra. This is balance. This is balancing 2 paths. And you are going to see the success of these 2 paths merging together no later than March 18th. I'm back. That took a while. Welcome back, Christy. So these 2 paths that are presented in front of you, it is not about choosing which path to take. It's about merging these 2 paths together to create your solution. March 18th is going to be very significant for some of you. This is feeling very much like a career path. Because we have Jupiter energy here. So it could be a merging of 2 things that you're passionate about and them coming together to create this new endeavor. The fall here, this is about trust. This is about taking that leap of faith. Faith, trust, and pixie dust, baby. I know it's scary, but this card, when we think about the falling in love, right? We don't say, well, see, it is, and this part is love. The 2 paths and the solution, those are career. This is a love card. This is the card of falling in love. And it's about having trust. Not just trust in whomever you're falling for, but it's also about trusting yourself to know that this is right for you. So you're looking back at things that have happened in the past. But if you look down here at the water and like these steps, it's not a very far fall. And you're gonna get right into some water. You're gonna get, it's not going to be this like, oh, I'm gonna fall off this massive cliff and hit the ground. It's about you're going to fall into this pool of cleansing water, and it is going to allow you to let go of things in the past that have held you back. That's beautiful. The wheel. The wheel. Once you've allowed yourself to go through this fall, the wheels will keep turning. There will be a continuous amount of trust and respect that is literally just going to be like a great cycle. It's going to be a great cycle. You're going to fall into this relationship that is really going to make you feel like you can actually trust this person to do what they say they're going to do, because it's not about words, it's about action. You guys might not be coming into union quite yet. Hands are not necessarily touching quite yet. But it is going to happen soon. This is giving me big Wheel of Fortune vibes from traditional tarot. And yeah, falling into a very trusting, very very giving relationship, and then having two career paths merging into one to create a solution. But you need to have faith, you need to have trust that this solution and this that these paths are going to bring you to the people that really, really value you. Again, March 18th is going to be very significant for some of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That was a Coven Collective reading from the Moon Oracle. Thank you, Moon Oracle. I appreciate that. And also earlier, for those of you that got that resonated with the Sexual Magic Tarot, thank you to the Sexual Magic Tarot for giving us some relationship insight. Ooh. Passion. We have another date here. Water. Okay. So we had a date for the career solution. Now we've got a waxing gibbous. Waxing gibbous in water. So right before this big full moon in Libra, we are going to have a waxing gibbous in Cancer. So that's March 11th through the 13th. You're going to get struck with a deep sense of passion. A deep sense of passion that is going to fill your emotional cup. It's going to fill your emotional cup. Again, that's the 11th, March 11th through the 13th. You're going to get filled with beautiful, beautiful passion for something. And then your two paths are going to present themselves with a solution on March 18th with that full moon in Libra. This is why I absolutely love the Moon Oracle. The Moon Oracle just has so many dates to it that could give you a time frame of future events. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, though. The volcano. That, honestly, okay, let me just, like, for a second here, because literally, you cannot make this up, guys. The volcano is pure passionate energy. Pure passionate energy. The volcano is here to say, hey, like, this is going to be an explosion of creativity. It's going to be like, you are going to be on fire. You are going to have so much creative inspiration, which I think is very, very funny, that you're going to have this passionate awakening, this passionate creative energy just explode right before your career path opens up for you. Right before it. It is an explosive energy. An absolutely explosive energy. Oh my god. Like, I've never seen two cards just fit so well together like that. The Moon Oracle has a lot to say this evening. We're getting really, really specific, guys. We're getting really, really specific here. Remember, your passionate energy is going to start from the 11th of March through to the 13th. And then your career solution is going to present itself on March 18th. I know I keep saying it over and over and over again, but these messages need to be heard. These messages need to be heard. What else do you have for us, Moon Oracle? Thank you so much for presenting us with these dates. And presenting us with this passionate energy. I'm being very respectful of this deck right now, because this deck has been... This deck is... Like, Kali has been dominating this deck, and it's actually really nice to kind of get out of that a little bit. I love Kali, don't get me wrong, but I do like this deck to have a bit of... a more diversified voice, because Kali has her own deck, and I really wanted this Moon Oracle to give us a little bit more, because Kali has her own deck. I literally bought her own deck. She wanted to be viewed so much, which I don't blame her for that. She deserves it. Ooh, yes, the bridge. The bridge. This is going right back to that two paths that I was talking about earlier. The two path career choice. It's about merging these two together, bridging the gap between creative and business orientation. It's about creating that business opportunity that really, really brings forth your passions. And because you're going to go through this super passionate awakening, it is going to bridge the gap between emotional fulfillment and financial stability. This is a Coven Collective reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate with you, that is okay. Leave it for somebody else to resonate with. If it does resonate with you, please let me know in chat. And we'll just kind of see how that plays out. This is a rather interesting read, you guys. It's a rather interesting read. For those of you that would like to do private readings with me, I do have a Gmail account that you can book me at. I have a variety of ways that I do tarot card readings on there. You get 3 decks for $30. Adaptability. Ooh, the scepter. Yes. The scepter right underneath. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, this reading is so good. This reading is so good. I've got chills. Guys, I've got chills. The scepter right underneath the volcano energy. So this passionate, explosive, creative energy, you are going to have the tools that you need to channel it into whatever you want it to be. You will have the tools that you need to channel it into whatever it is that you want it to be. You have choices of how you want to handle this energy, which is absolutely just fantastic. You have those choices available to you. We have adaptability here this first quarter in air, which really, I'm telling you, you cannot make this shit up. You cannot. Literally, the first quarter in air is in Gemini on March 10th. On March 10th. March is going to be such a significant month for so many people. You have the passionate energy that's going to come March 11th through March 13th. You're going to have the full moon, which is going to provide a solution, and you're going to have this adaptability right before this passionate energy hits. Like, you're going to be able to adapt this passionate energy into whatever you want it to be. Oh my god. Whoever resonates with this, like, congratulations. I've never seen somebody come into their power so hard. I've never seen somebody come into their power so hard. This reading is quite extensive. If this is resonating with you, please let me know. One more card for us on this one, Moon Oracle, please. If you have more to say, feel free to. But I only need one more clarifier to close out this reading if you would like to. Thank you, Moon Oracle, for everything that you have shared with the Coven today. We love and appreciate you. I have a feeling that March is going to be significant for me. It's crazy how we have so many March dates for the collective. I know. It's crazy. I feel like you're talking to me tonight in many ways. I'm trying to work out a 13-year relationship. He finally has a job after 9 years. I'm supposed to be getting a promotion at work. We are currently living apart. Still trying to decide if I want to take my path alone or continue on this journey with him. I love him and he loves me. There's definitely going to be a bridge between you guys. There's definitely going to be a bridge. Two paths merging. Yeah, two paths merging. I would say that definitely speaks to you, Christy, for sure. Can I get one more clarifier for the bridge, please? Oh, yeah, two Sagittariuses together is quite explosive. Quite explosive. That is some passionate energy for sure. Thank you very much for the clarifier, Moon Oracle. Oh, I love it. Once you guys merge your paths together, once you've been able to come together, the bouquet card has come out. That is pure romantic love. That is literal, pure romantic love. Like, honest. This is just me reading the cards. That is pure romantic love right there. And you have had to adapt and change in order to really kind of move forward with each other. But you have so much passion for each other that it is explosive. It is explosive. I don't see this love fading anytime soon. I really don't. And I did not get any, I do not get any negative energy. I have not gotten any negative energy from any of the collective readings tonight. Other than healing from past trauma. Which isn't negative. It's a good thing that you're healing. Yeah, that was such a beautiful message. Thank you, Moon Oracle, for giving us dates for March. I appreciate you very, very much. If anyone would like to do a specific reading for themselves, $10 per deck, and we can kind of look in depth into whatever areas you would like to. March is going to be very, very, very significant for the Coven. Very, very significant for the Coven. Thank you, Moon Oracle, for everything that you have done for us this evening.